This story, I think, inasemanga sana, the woman caught in adultery. The Jewish leader, Miss Jata ama Pharisees walipatanaje na ati they've caught someone in the act. Ubiri walikuwa na time. Praise Jesus.
Hata siku hizi wako
na time ya kukatch someone in the act. Iko tu. So alikuwa na time basi. Guy, yani paka mna time ya ku brought a woman caught in yani you have time to catch someone in adultery. Adulterous someone ako adultery. Ako kwa room na msema hali lodging. Nyima pasi mko na time ya kwenda kumtafuta na kumngoa hapo na kumpeleka kwa Yesu. Yesu sasa Mose alisema tukipata mtu anafanya adultery will stone him to death because that was the law of Moses. It was like that. Hapo anasema goja. Teacher, they said to him, this woman was caught in the act of committing adultery. In the law of Moses command us to stone such a woman. Ni kweli. Lawyer Mose inasema to stone such a woman. Of course, Jesus is not against the law of Moses, the law that came to Moses through God. Of course, Jesus ako like ni sawa. Ya Mose inasema hivyo. But notice how Jesus answers them. Just ako like, the one who's without sin, let him cast the first stone, basi. Praise Jesus. The one who's without sin, let him cast the first stone. Christ alikuwa like ni sawa, tuchape mawe, lakini kama ni mawe tuchape kila mse. Cause hii mawe imementiwa kuchapa kila mse mwenye amefanya sin. Then what happened? All these people walienda. One by one, anasema, when they had this, they left one by one, starting with the older men. They all left one by one. Notice, ukisoma hii text ni simple. Praise Jesus. Jesus is not even against the law of Moses. True or false? Ako like, let's follow it thoroughly. Sindio? Ako like, tuanze, you guys, are you following it? Kwanza. Because you guys have not stoned yourself. You guys have slept with many other women, but you never killed yourself. Why do you want to kill this one lady mepata hapa sai? Ni sawa, niko ready. Mose alisema tu stone wase, tuko sawa, but si tunaanza kustone kila mse. Tuanze kustoniana. These guys left wakacha humu, akauliza. Jesus stood up, he said to her, woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you? And verse 11, no one, Lord. She answered, neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore. How beautiful is this? Praise Jesus. Let's say wewe uko huko na mwangaza yako uko like Arnold is wrong. Praise Jesus. Ni muongo, ni mkora. Why do you want to stone me? If you are right and in your mercy, are you not able to draw me to the right way? Praise Jesus. Are you able to draw me in the right path? Let's say I'm wrong. Praise Jesus. And you'll face this. Me, I don't listen to people who do not love me. I guarantee you, there's no correction you'll give me. Praise Jesus. Because you'll want to kill me. Someone who does not love you wants to kill you. Unajua juzi, there's a day, Amani hapa alikuwa, there was a day we were with Amani hapa and we were with Eliza. That day, this young girl was stubborn from asubuhi hadi jioni. I don't know, until the time the mother came, she was extremely stubborn that day. That day is the first time nilichapa Amani ile asikie uchungu atulie. Praise Jesus. I realized, wait a minute, no wonder unasikianga kuna watu wameua watoto. Cause mtu yeye aski, umchape hivi asikie uchungu kidogo, then the next minute she continues doing the same thing as if ni game. Praise Jesus. If you don't, no wonder yenyewe ufai kuchapa mtoi mdogo. No wonder hata, I'm sure all of us hapa parents, if you get someone caning your child, you'll acha ujinga. If me kama mzazi I can understand that, external person might not understand that. Might think mtoto ni stubborn as mchape, and you'll end up killing that child for nothing. But I as the parent, because I love my own child, I know caning this child does not help her. Praise Jesus. She's at a stage where she needs me to understand her. Talk to her, communicate to her. Maybe she wants a different routine today. She's been tired of kukunywa hii uji anakunywa kila asubuhi. Maybe she wants something different. And as parents, we're able to recognize that. There are times she doesn't want to eat food. Maybe she wants a different menu. You should be able to pick that. Praise Jesus. Because of love. So the Jesus who tells her, go and do not sin anymore, is a Jesus who loves her. He wasn't ready to kill her. Am I preaching good? This is something that God alinibless kitambo kulan na understand. Praise Jesus. Someone cannot be hating you, fighting you, kila kitu, alafu kesho anataka I don't know how to describe it. These guys wanted to kill this lady, claiming lawyer Moses inasema tumuue. Yet Jesus ako like, why are you using this law against this lady alone? Yet you guys have been doing the same thing. How come you knew this lady is an adulteress? You've been living with her. How come you knew the time, the hour, and the place to find her with someone? Maybe mulikuwa jealous, leo amelala na mse mwingine time yako. Maybe that is what happened. Just akamwambia, neither do I condemn you. Go now and do not sin. Unajua, hii text peke yake justifies what the law of Moses was for. The law of Moses was not given so that we can condemn each other. The law of Moses was given so that we can know that we are unable to please God on our own. Kristo akamwambia, go and from now on do not sin anymore. Then verse 12 inasema, then Jesus spoke to them again, I am the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. This is where Themei fellowship came from. I am the light of the world. I light the world. I am the light. I, kumaanisha ni Jesus is the light of the world. And the other I also means that we are the light of the world because we are in Jesus. And we are supposed to be encouraged to be the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. So the Pharisees said to him, you are testifying about yourself. Your testimony is not valid. Krista akakuwa like, even if I testify about myself, just replied, my testimony is valid because I know where I came from and where I am going. But you do not know where I come from and where I am going. You judge by human standards. I judge no one. And if I do judge, my judgment is true because I am not alone, but I and the Father who sent me judge together. Even in your law, it is written that the witness of two men is valid. I am the one who testifies about myself, and the Father who sent me testifies about me. You know? Then they asked him, where is your Father? You know neither me nor my Father. Jesus replied, if you knew me, you would also know my Father. He spoke these words by the treasury while teaching in the temple complex, but no one seized him because his hour had not come. Notice how beautiful hizo text hizo ziko. Wanamwambia, you are testifying about yourself. Chris ako like, hapana, me and my Father. How me and my Father? Because of the miracles that were being done. Praise Jesus. No one could do such miracles that Jesus was doing unless God is with him. The same way hata sahi. One sure sign that God is with someone is miraculous. So Juzi, I was listening to someone, yani nilikaa hivi nikashinda umse ni fala sana, but si kusema hivi, nilinyamaza tu. Right? Umse akisema ati, I am so surprised that nowadays people just go to places where there are miracles. Kwani una-expect wase waende wapi? Praise Jesus. Una-expect wase waende wapi? Praise Jesus. First of all, miracles are a sure sign that God is present. So are you trying to tell me it's the devil who is doing miracles? Praise Jesus. Are you trying to tell me the devil can do more miracles than what God can do? You're saying, oh, ati nanini mkora ati cause anafanya miracles. Are you trying to tell me ati the devil can do miracles more than what God does? Do you know me what my father once told me? My father once told me, the reason sijaenda kwa mchawi is because huo mchawi hajajisaidia na uchawi yake. Kwa nini ende kwake? My father is not like a religious person hapana, but my father aliniambia, the reason siwezi enda kwa mchawi is because siwezi enda kwa mtu ako kwa bush mahali, kwa nyumba ya matope, hata hana ati mimi ndo nimletee kuku ya kusacrifice, hana hata hiyo kuku. Praise Jesus. Mimi nitoke kwa nyumba yangu ya gorofa niende kwa mtu kwa kichaka. Huo mse hajajisaidia yeye akue mdosi. How do I believe atanisaidia? Praise Jesus. Yani kabla Jesus aende kwa cross. Hey, ungekuwa Yesu ungeenda kwa cross. Cause watu unaenda kukufia wako hapa na hii madharau yote. Praise Jesus. Watu nakufia wako hapa na hii madharau yote na mti. Ungesema, me I was doing good even without you. Wacha mimi nirudi kwa baba nyinyi mtesekeni hapa na dhambi yenu. Verse 13 is so important. Hapo inaanza, if you continue in my word, you are really my disciple. You will know the truth and the truth will set you free. But rudi verse 30 anasema, and as he was saying these things, many believed in him. So Jesus said to the Jews who had believed in him. Notice he takes anaambia people who have believed in him. The ones who have believed in him. Anaambia, if you continue in my word, because you've believed in him because of his word, right? You are really my disciples. You will know the truth and the truth will set you free. You're a disciple of Jesus not because ati you have a history with God, baba yako ni Abraham. Ati lineage yako ni Abraham. Christ ako like, you're truly my disciple if you continue in my word. Then as you continue in my word, you'll know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Verse 33, imagine walisema, we are descendants of Abraham. They answered, we have never been enslaved to anyone. How can you say we will become free? Ona kiburi. 34 anasema, Jesus responded, I assure you, everyone who commits sin is a slave of sin. A slave does not remain in the household forever, but a son does remain forever. Therefore, if the son sets you free, you will really be free. I know you are a descendant of Abraham, but you are trying to kill me because my word is not welcome among you. I speak what I have seen in the presence of the Father. Therefore, you do what you have heard from your father. Of course, the devil who wants to kill him. Praise Jesus. If you are Abraham's descendant, Jesus told them, "You will do what Abraham did, but now you are trying to kill me, a man who has told you the truth that I heard from God. Abraham did not do this. You are doing what your father does." Who's the devil? 42 and look at your text. But hapa anasema, we weren't born of sexual immorality. They said, we have one father who's God. Just anawaambia, Jesus said to them, if God were your father, you would love me because I came from God. And I am here, for I didn't come on my own, but he sent me. Why don't you understand what I say? Because you cannot listen to my word. You are of your father the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and has not stood in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he tells a lie, he speaks from his own nature, because he is a liar and the father of liars. Yet because I tell the truth, you do not believe me. Who among you can convict me of sin? If I tell the truth and you, why don't you believe me? The one who is from God listens to God's words, but this is why you don't listen, because you're not from God. Chris ako like, wait a minute. If you continue in my word and you are, yani hapa, he was speaking to them who had believed. Ako like, if you continue in my word, you are really my disciple. You will know the truth and the truth will set you free. But this guy's hapo akaanza comments flani, oh, our history, which is the Abrahamic history. They have so much confidence in their history. Christ ako like, hapana. Presently, do you believe in my word? Then hapo anawambia, kuna kitu hapo amwambia, but indirectly. You know, Abraham and Moses, they are servants. They are not sons. Abraham and Moses are servants of God. They are not sons of God. A servant does not stay in the house forever, but a son stays in the house forever. That's why Jesus anawambia, my words, I will set you free because I am the son. These guys, their confidence is like, we are of Abraham. Christ anaenda wana father anawambia, if you are truly of Abraham could not do what you want to do to me. You guys want to kill me. Abraham never wanted to kill me. Christ ako like, I am the son of the house. Praise Jesus. I am the son of the house of God. I stay in the house forever. But servants don't stay in the house forever. If you continue in my word, you are really my disciples. You will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Any comments up, Joyce and Maggie, about this text? Niambieni, any comments about this text?
Actually, from my just observation, but you to Eve versus to Michelle, she played like this was really a hard. It was really a hard crowd to preach to. Like if you think about it, and just from verse 14, verse 12 to 14, verse 14 actually, whereby they're challenging Christ. Verse 12, Jesus spoke again to the people. He said, I'm the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
Yes.
The Pharisees challenged him. Here you are appearing as your own witness. Your testimony is not valid. And Jesus going ahead to tell them that even if I testify on my own self, my testimony is valid. For I know where I come from and where I'm going. But you have no idea where you come from or where you're going. You judge by human standards. I pass judgment on no one. But if I do judge, my decisions are right because I'm not alone. I stand with my Father who sent me. And then anakumbusha what is written in the law. Like in your law it is written that the testimony of two men is valid. I'm the one who testifies for myself, but my other witness is my Father who sent me. And just, I think like this, the Pharisees, they're so determined to oppose Jesus, and they don't even, whatever even they say, they are saying they're believing him. They don't even do what it says.
Yes.
Like in every occasion, because I'm referred back to their law. I'm not clear your story, Abraham, and you are claiming to be the children of Abraham. But even for us, when you see Abraham obeyed God and honored God and believed in God. Yet these people, even the list of the things that Abraham did, they couldn't. I think umeisema vizuri hapo venye umesema Abraham was a slave, but Jesus was the son.
Yes.
So like really, they really needed to believe in Jesus for that reason. Like really, Jesus was really see the one who compose what Abraham did, but he was the ultimate person who set them free, or set us all free from sin. Like just believing in Jesus was the ultimate thing for them, because he's the Son of God.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I think nimeelewa.
Amen. Karibu sana. Thanks Hannah for that. It was a difficult crowd to deal with. And just a question, have you ever faced such a thing in your life? If you've never faced, you might eventually face. Na mtu akona swali. Mpe mic. Paul akisema a veil was placed on Jews. That is, I think 1 Corinthians. Ni 1 Corinthians ama Romans, but endelea. Oh, like Paul akisema that a veil was placed on Jews so that I ended to the Gentiles.
So that, like, even to them, see the need for it.
Nani one the need?
Well, realize law, righteousness come from the law.
Unajua, I'll answer your question rahisi sahi. And uzuri, we are parents. We want the best for our daughter. And she can either get the best the easy way or the hard way. The easy way means by obeying us and what tunataka follow. Praise Jesus. But if our child decides not to obey us and be disobedient, we will just let her. We'll just let her be. We must likely let her to be. Especially like if you're kwele age, she's the one making decisions. Ukweli. And the older she's getting to making her own decisions. Because when she was young, we are the ones picking her clothes. Sai amani yako kwa stage where she says, indo nataka kuvaa, sitaki kuvaa inavai. So she's making her decisions. We want the best for her. However, akikata our best, si ati we won't still have the best. Na akirealize tunapeana the best somewhere else, maybe it will provoke her too. I can answer it the same. Haimaanisha ati since the Jews were disobedient to God, that was the ultimate plan that God had for them to be disobedient so that God ended to the Gentiles alafu wa save hapana. Just that they rejected God. And God's love utafanya nini love? You'll have to share it out. Yes, you still have so much love to give out. Akikata?
Because there are people who still believe in Jesus.
There are still people. Hapa chinatuambia this believed in Jesus. There are people who believed in God. So even in all this happened, there are people who believed in God and there are people who did not believe in God. So hapa ndo hata verse 30 anasema, them who believed in Jesus, just anawambia nini, you who have believed in me, if you continue in my word, you are really my disciples. You will know the truth and the truth will set you free. So at least to answer your question.
Yeah. For example, the same one, people who saw Jesus as salvation.
Yes.
People who walked with God
before even Jesus came. People who walked with God before Jesus came. And yes.
And they were like grateful.
Yeko mostly unaipata Luke 1, 2, 3 hapo, the first verses. You see people who saw Jesus even before his full manifestation. Because they were walking in God, truly walking in God. Unajua, one of the things to learn kwa chapter 7 tukianza that was so important is learning chapter 7 ikianza inasema how chapter 7 verse 1 to like 8 speaks of how Jesus' own brothers did not believe in him. Jesus' own brothers did not believe in him. Jesus' own brothers did not believe in him. That is something. But one of the things that is amazing about chapter 7 is realizing, wait a minute, what I taught us kitambo. Jesus was practicing kingdom ya God at home. Because Jesus was doing miracles at home. You remember that theory I gave us? And this text answers it vizuri. Because brothers of Jesus walimwambia, live here and go to Judea so that your disciples can see your works that you are doing. For no one does anything in secret while he seeks public recognition. Because Jesus was doing these things at home. This is so powerful. Allow me to call it a day, Leo. Is that okay? Allow me to call it a day.